General Fiasco, welcome to our little roadcaster backstage at Oxegen. Firstly, you guys have been immensely busy over the last while. In fact, I'm thinking since the last time I saw you was the start of 2009 over in Groningen in Holland at the Eurosonic Festival. It's been pretty much all go. The album has been received exceptionally well. You must be delighted.
Yeah, we are. We're just really happy to be doing a band like full time and play every day and go different countries and just
finally get our album out there.
Finally get our
album. People react to it.
Yeah, we've been working it for a long time, so we're really glad it's out and people can get it, and hopefully we can do something and maybe put out another one not too
distant future.
Yeah, because the songs have been around for a while. I've seen you play a good few times. A lot of these songs we're all quite familiar with. So was it a case where you're going, oh God, when are we just going to put this damn thing out?
Yeah, it was pretty much there's pretty much 10 months of that. Just going, why can we not get this out? But
I think for a while we were like setting a self-release, just doing it ourselves through distribution, and then the Infectious deal came along, and it was too good to not do, and then. Obviously, just to kind of get the wheels in motion and get everything ready to actually release an album, it takes a little while, and it was better leaving it than kind of rushing it out. But
yeah, I was down watching your set a little bit earlier on, and it must be really gratifying to suddenly, when you're playing a song like Rebel Get By, to suddenly find yourself being drowned out by the crowd singing along.
Yeah, no, it is great. It's whenever we wrote the songs, we kind of the idea was to do like this, right, like a really good like lively live set, so like whenever we go out and play, if people don't know who we are, they'll go away and go, that was quite a good band. So it's good now that people actually know the songs now and are fit to interact that bit more and sort of give back what we try and give out.
When you look back at the history of bands from Northern Ireland, I mean, it's incredible. It goes way back before the Undertones, but you look at other bands from the 90s like Cuckoo and Sheer who are from your hometown.
More or less, yeah.
Yeah, actually, Neil, the guitar player, recorded our album.
Yeah,
really?
He recorded the guts of it, yeah. Like maybe like
because I was actually just telling our cameraman actually about Infliction, Sheer's album. Yesterday, I believe, wasn't it?
It's all very incestuous.
Yeah, but there does seem to be a very community vibe, a good vibe between bands up there, where no disrespect to any of the bands from Dublin or Cork and all that, it seems to be a little bit more tribal down here, or is that just us looking at you from afar, pardon the pun?
I think absolutely, maybe about 2 years ago, that was good, I just got it, we were sort of like trying to get out there and stuff, bands like In So Watchy were kind of putting on big gigs, and everyone was friends with everyone in bands, and I think we're so far like out of the loop in regards to like the UK music scene. It's kind of everyone wants to give each other a foot up, whether it be like loaning gear or letting someone use your practice room or loaning a van. It's like it's good that you've got people like that to kind of rely on, but I guess we don't know any different. We never like being in the music scene in a different city, but I think it's very healthy and quite diverse.
I think it was a case of there not being any bands like really do like break out of Northern Ireland maybe like the last 10 years, and people kind of went, why are we making it harder for each other? That's like, let's try and help somebody get out there. And
I think for years people seen if someone did something, then it's like, oh, they got our chance at doing that, and then people kind of like are smart enough to go, hang on a minute, how about we help each other and maybe we can actually all do something.
You've been getting a lot of support and radio play from people like my colleague Jenny Houston, BBC Radio 1 in the UK, XFM as well. Was that that must have been a very pleasant surprise, because it really you think about the amount of bands who aim at that, everyone aims at it, and just such a small percentage actually succeed.
Yeah, every time like we put out a single, it got like a nice spread of play everywhere, and whenever we put out Ever So Shy, it ended up like on like playlists, which was just like daytime playlists on major radio stations, and it's just nice to know that, I suppose, whenever like somebody's choosing a song for playlist, they're going, right, what would everybody sort of like to hear, and for them to choose General Fiasco, it's like it's a great feeling.
I think just like right across the board, whether it be like student radio or national radio, if a DJ's like playlisting his own show and he picks your track, it's just nice, like a nice pat on the back that they go, out of all the songs I can play, I'm going to play your track, But I think, yeah, it definitely has helped a lot.
What about you've obviously toured in Ireland quite a lot, you've toured around the UK, are you going to be venturing farther afield like America, Japan and all those other big places?
We're doing a festival in Japan called Summer Sonic, which is like a 2-day festival, sort of like Tea in the Park and Oxygen sort of swap festival lineup thing, and we're going to New Zealand, and we're doing Germany and Belgium and Austria in August, like just like festivals and stuff. So no plans for America as yet, but just coming back to do the UK and Ireland. We're doing like Irish shows in the first week of October. We're going to be doing Galway, Limerick, Dublin, Derry and Belfast. So if you're about, throw your head in and we'll see if we can have a good night.
You see my head.
Yeah,
It's like
good
the
man.
human giraffe. I keep calling your album Banking. I've no idea why we're building. Or buildings. Buildings. Okay, grand. Is that available everywhere outside of the UK and Ireland, or is it around Europe?
It's just like slowly got released in different territories. Not even like maybe like a month ago it got released in France, and tomorrow it comes out in New Zealand and Japan, maybe like last week or something. Like it's just like a trickle. So you're sort of sitting doing nothing, and you get an email going, oh, you sold this many copies in your first week in this country, and you kind of don't know what's happening as well, which is, it's nice to know that there's some countries we have never played in and having no real feedback with fans. You can kind of tell with like Facebook and Twitter and stuff, people going, oh, come to here, but there's some countries where albums it's done quite well, and there's just real no reason for it to have done alright, you know.
We just had like a number 38 in New Zealand. We just heard that the other day.
Congratulations.
Yeah, which is like bizarre. I never played there, but obviously someone likes it.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Well, look, it's great to meet you, and I really enjoyed the set earlier on, and looking forward to seeing you on Irish tour, and the very best of luck with the follow-up to the second album, essentially.
Yeah, sweet.
Thank you
very,
very
very
much.
much. Cheers.